All right. What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to be taking a look at the role in general challenges, daily challenges for Red Dead Online. It is Thursday, September 2nd. Let's go ahead and check these out. While we're waiting to load in, if you're new to the channel, you like what you see, go ahead and click that like button. If you want to join us for more videos like this, click that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell. Going to be starting a bit of a new series here. Start around this time every day. It's 4 a.m. here on the East Coast of the United States. Try to get out in front of these daily challenges. I've been getting up a little more early recently. Not quite this early, but I figured since I was up and I was doing these daily challenges anyway, maybe we'll start doing some two-a-days. I've been doing Ghost of Tsushima on this channel. Still gonna continue to do that. We're almost done, so might as well see that through. But in the meantime, I thought we'd go ahead and also do some Red Dead Online. Get back to doing some Red Dead Online. I've been doing some collector runs this week. Family Heirloom, specifically. I didn't get a chance to do that last night. Well, I did it. I just didn't do it in live stream form. But yeah, just thought, take a look at these daily challenges. Go head over to the stable real quick. Swap out my horse and my outfit. And then we'll get started once some people gather. And switch over to Punisher. Then I also wanted to take a look at his saddle. I know the upland is... Yes, it's funny. He's got the Nacogdoches. I was gonna look at the upland for this horse, but I feel like you can see there the drain rate. We're gonna lose some. Actually, no, it's improved, right? It's improved by doing the upland. Let's do that. Let's buy another upland saddle. They're on sale this week anyway. Kind of like the way that looks on it. Go ahead and add the lantern. Yeah, I like the way that looks. I think we're good on appearance and services. Let me just make sure we got provisions. Yeah. Just in case I need to make some horse meal. Should be good. It's funny, I hear the rain outside on the stable. It actually sounds similar to where I am. Got a lot of rain. Just had the remnants of a tropical storm come through, so it's been raining for almost 24 hours straight. I'm gonna change my outfit. Do a dark blue coat. Can't see it right now anyway. It's dark in the game. We'll go ahead and brush this horse. Get my Deadeye filled. Hey Cassie, how's it going? Take a look at these challenges for today. Alright, so under general we've got 3 cooked seasoned succulent fish. Might be able to do that one. I don't have the salmon at the moment, but we could always go get that easily enough. 3 elks skinned. 2 free roam events played. Probably won't do that one. 5 oregano picked. Sure would get that one. 3 player kills and posse versus. Probably won't get that one. Violet snowdrop picked. Should be able to get that one. And wild mint picked. We should be able to get both these on the bottom here. So a lot of naturalist, not naturalist, survivalist type stuff going on today. There's 3 different categories of herb picking, which that's fine. I like that. That's kind of my thing in story mode, single player. So I know where a lot of those things are. I'm good. Thanks for asking. Thanks for joining the live stream. Under Bounty Hunter, we've got 2 bounties running from New Austin. We can get that one. 3 looted. We can get that one easily enough. Eagle Eye used to track a bounty target. I don't typically do those, but who knows? Maybe we'll see that. Under Trader, Crips Special Stew. That depends on if I have the right ingredients, but that can be an easy one. 20 donations to Crips. I have Flight Feathers, so I can easily do that. 2 goods sold to local buyer. I'll probably not do that one. Collector, we got American Wildflowers found easily enough. I could do that. Alcohol bottles, antique alcohol bottles, can do that one. And then collector maps. I don't usually do that one, so I'll probably skip it. Under Moonshiner, Drink Own Strong Moonshine. That one bugs sometimes, but it's easy enough if it doesn't bug to get that. Change decor, that's an easy one. And then maybe we'll do 3 bootlegger missions. We'll have to see about that, if we need it. Under Naturalist, 5 animal samples taken within 10 minutes. Maybe. 2 legendary animal samples taken. Maybe. And 3 wetland animals. Easily enough. We can go get some gators. So, you're playing Cluedo on your laptop? What's Cluedo? I don't think I've heard of that before. We're going to start. I'm actually going to go to camp. Although it may be like on the other side of the map. We'll see. Where is camp? Actually, that's not too bad. We'll go ahead. We'll see if we can make a special stew. And if not, we'll at least donate those flight feathers to Crips. It's weird. It like made me exit kind of far away from the stable. It happens sometimes, but I don't know why. It's not like there's another player in the area. So anyway, yeah, this will be kind of a new series. Getting back to Red Dead Online. I figured I'm up pretty early these days. Usually up by like 5 a.m. And I'm doing these daily challenges before I do my, what I would have called my official live stream prior to today. So I think I might, if I'm up, if I feel like it and I'm playing, then I'll just live stream it. Be cool for people to see what the daily challenges are and maybe use this as a guide to help them complete the challenges. I don't know. Hey, Key Girl, good morning. How are you? Alright, so Cluedo is a murder mystery game. You get given cards to guess who killed. Oh yeah, Clue. Okay, yeah. We just call that Clue here in the States. I figured it was like something similar. But you just never know, as I'm sure you figure it out. Like Mr. Plum, right? Mr. Plum in the kitchen with the noose, that kind of thing. We've got that here. It's an international thing, I think. For those of you who join me a lot, you're probably wondering what happened with Ghost. Still got to do Ghost. I'll do it later today. About 5 hours from now, we'll get started on that one. But wanted to do this first. Like I said, I was up. I was ready to play. I figured why not live stream it. All right, let's see if we can do this. Special stew. Oh yeah, fruit and bird medley. Boom.
You should taste that stew. Melts in your mouth.
Let me see how many. What day this is. I think it's day 14, 15? No, maybe it's 8. It's gotta be 8. Yeah, day 8. There you go, Roscoe. You can have the scraps from that bowl. Alright, buddy? Enjoy. Don't say I never gave you anything. Let's go over here, check out the lockbox real quick. Should be fully stocked on ammo and everything, but let's just see. I need some gun oil. Cool. You like my outfit? Thank you. Yeah, I've actually been messing around a lot with new outfits. I think those roll outfits might be a thing of the past these days. I got a couple new horses. So I got like a rotation of 3 horses and 3 outfits, which kind of match. It's not really match. I just kind of coordinated them. I didn't want, Punisher is kind of a dark horse, right? Not quite black, but almost black. So it looks kind of funny if I wear a black outfit with a black horse. So that's why I got this dark blue coat. The killer is Mustard. Yeah, Mr. Mustard or whatever.
Quite a woman, that was. Quite a woman indeed.
Hey, X-Paku? How am I saying that? Am I saying that right? That's a new name. I don't recognize that one. Are you new to the channel? If so, welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the chat, and welcome to the channel. Cassie says she streamed earlier. What did you stream? What game? Or did you stream like life stuff? Oh, I got a trader ready to go here. Nice.
Getting a little low on supplies here.
We'll just go ahead and donate all these. Should give us our second daily. Yep, there it is. There's the gold for it. Roblox. You know, my kids, Morgan was into Roblox for a while. She would watch, you guys might not be familiar with this. It's called A for Adley. It's like a family that lives in Colorado. They live stream, like, cool things that they do with their kids. It's so funny, like, as a parent, it makes you feel so inferior because they do all this cool stuff. Morgan even said one time, she was like, I want to go live with Adley. I was like, come on, man. We're cool, too. We do some cool stuff here. Anyway. And then you give a thanks for 75 subs. That's cool. That's a cool thing to do. Alright, so we did... Just update my list real quick here. I did Special Camp Stew is done. And we did 20 donations to Crips. So we're at 2 of 9 right now. Let's head over to the Moonshine Shack. And we'll do... Gotta change the decor. And then drink own moonshine. See if those both work. I don't know why I got on the horse. He's just gonna go away anyway once we get over there. But it is what it is. It's funny. I was talking about how I didn't the dark on the dark, but I promise you, it's just because it's raining right now. It's kind of dark out. That jacket's like a dark blue. It's not black. It just got a little wet. Moonshine Shack. Hey, Ticket, how's it going? Yeah, I'm on early. I decided I'm actually usually playing Dead around this time. I just haven't been live streaming it. I jump on as soon as I get up, do my dailies, then usually I do some other stuff, just kind of tooling around the map while I wait for everyone else in the house to get up and bring the kids to school, and then I come back and I do my Ghost of Tsushima playthrough. So today I was like, well, I'm up, I might as well go ahead and live stream it. Oh, whoops, gotta go change the decor, hold on. Reverse. Hi there. Moonshine Store.
How can I help?
We're gonna change the decor in the bar, Maggie. We'll go with the Hunter decor. That's a new one, fairly new one. I think that's probably new to you guys who've been watching me. This is actually a reasonable time for you. Yeah, what's it, 6:15 p.m. for you? I think I finally got this thing down. I add 2 hours to my time and then flip the AM to PM or the PM to AM. I know what time it is for you there. Alright, let's head over. See if we even actually have strong moonshine in here. Sometimes it gets a little funny. You know, if you make a batch, you let it sit for a while. Sometimes it won't let you. It doesn't give you strong moonshine. Let's see what happens here. Pour. Alright, it says berry cobbler. Cheers, guys. You're a new viewer, you subbed and liked. I appreciate that. Thank you for the support. Am I saying your name correctly? Xpacu, right? Xpacu? Cool, we got credit for that. So let's take a look at this. I think we should be at 4 now, right? Cool. We did 2 trader, 2 moonshine. We might do 1 more moonshine if I need the 3 bootlegger missions, but for now we're gonna go on to something else. Do some collector stuff. We got wildflowers and antique alcohol bottles. Actually, it's kind of funny. I was kind of close to an alcohol bottle before. My camp's kind of close to Irish whiskey. So we're going to head over to... Not actually going to do this moonshine run. Don't need it. Maybe a little later in the stream. If we want to do that, we can, but we don't need it for dailies today. Yeah, this isn't too crazy of a time for me. Like I said, I'm usually up. Last couple days I've been up a little later just because I've been staying up later to do those collector runs. So like Tuesday morning and I guess Monday, no, what was it, Tuesday morning, yesterday morning? Yeah, it must have been. I got up a little later than usual, but this is usually, I'm usually up around this time. It's about just after 4 a.m. here on the East Coast. United States. Figured I'm playing anyway. Let's go do a live. So there's a flower kind of on the entrance to Van Horn here. There's usually one there. Not usually. Occasionally. For those of you wondering, Madame Nazar is in Blue Water Marsh today. She's like right here. We might go see her at some point. But if we go Cabasa River, I'm trying to find the entrance. I know, so let me see this real quick. Yeah, the antique alcohol bottle's here. So that means the flower is like here. We'll see if we see it as we go over there. I'm going to do a little cinematic riding. So you guys can get a better sense of the outfit now. Dark blue coat. Looks almost like the one that Hosea wears in single player. It's funny, that was something that I was never really that good at. At least I didn't feel like I was good at it. I know I struggle with it. And then I started playing with some other people. They all had like, I was showing up with my role outfits. They all had like custom outfits on. I was like, you know what? Take another crack at this. I had the gold. You can see I spent a lot of my gold, right? I had like 500 something gold. I got all the way down to like 350. But yeah, I spent a lot of gold, a lot of money going through some outfits. It's tough on my character because anything that's too refined doesn't really look right on him. Yeah, he's got the beard, so he needs like more like a kind of a more of a rugged look, right? So it wasn't gonna work with like I don't know. He wouldn't fit in like a Saint Denis kind of society. He's more of a true cowboy, I think. So, anyway, I tried a bunch of different outfits, and I settled on these 3. So, yeah, she's right above Blue Water Marsh. Is it possible if I could join? I'm on PS5, and I actually, right now at least, I don't play with other people. I may change that at some point. I may actually get a second character that I use specifically for having people join in and play with me. But as for right now, yeah, I had some challenges with people jumping in and messing around and kind of screwing stuff up for me, so we'll see. Maybe at some point I'll get an outfit. I mean, a Xbox, and we can join. But for now, kind of just going about my business myself, riding solo, doing some dailies. You bought the Valheim game yesterday? Talking about Assassin's Creed? I don't know what Valheim is. Sorry. You're on PS4? Okay, yeah. I mean, you know, what I would tell you is join these live streams, be active in chat. We can get to know each other a little better. And then when time comes, if I do end up doing a second character, we can join. If not, we can join too. I want to get to know you a little better before we just jump in and start playing. It's a brutal exploration and survival game. All right, cool. I'll have to check it out. I'm actually I can hear the flower. It's over here somewhere. I'm actually going to be looking for something new to do. Well, I might be looking for something new to do. So we got our... Still doing Ghost of Tsushima, right? We'll continue to do that, at least for another couple of days. We might finish up the storyline later today. And then... From there, we still got to do the island, right? We did, Let me just put this on the map real quick. It's right here, but... Sometimes when I'm talking... I feel like I know this map pretty well, but sometimes when I'm talking, I get a little disoriented. We still got to do the island, so if we finish storyline today, we can do some island stuff tomorrow. I don't think we'll finish up the new island tomorrow. So that might carry us into next week. We got Quick Draw Club number 3 coming Tuesday, so we'll do that here on the channel. But then beyond that, I don't really know. I have one game I want to do. I'm not saying the name of it because I'm not sure that we're going to do it here on the channel just yet. And then we got to fill the gap between, like, next week and when Far Cry comes out in October. So I might be looking for some stuff to do. I'll keep that one in mind. If you think it's good, if you think it's worthy of live streaming. But yeah. I still want to do a Horizon Zero Dawn playthrough on this channel. I played that game already. I love that game. I started doing a playthrough, not live, but like hour by hour. And then I got stuck. One of my videos didn't save properly. So I kind of stopped doing that. I would say pick that back up, but what I might do instead of picking it back up, now that they've announced there's a PS5 version, definitely want to check that out. But I might save that until closer to the release of the new game. So I was thinking maybe like do Horizon Zero Dawn starting January 1st. This is looking like way ahead. But yeah, start doing Zero Dawn January 1st, and then we could do Forbidden West like as soon as that comes out. So we'll see. I'm actually looking for, there's a flower down here somewhere. We'll go here for now. Need 2 more flowers and 2 more alcohol bottles. So yeah, just checking out. It's always on my mind, you know, thinking about what other games we can do on the channel here. But have a lot of fun with Ghost of Tsushima. It's not getting quite the views I was expecting. Not that I care about views, but it did kind of stand out. That last week of Red Dead Online that we did a few weeks back, we were getting like 45, 50. One day we had 60. With Ghost of Tsushima, it's been like under 10. So it's pretty noticeable. Again, I don't necessarily care about views on this channel. It's not about that for me. It's about the interaction with you guys. So as long as you guys want to keep seeing these videos, I'll keep playing whatever, or start playing whatever. Actually, you know what? We're here. Let's pop in the Madame Bazaar real quick.
so distinguished in my service.
So for those of you who
Welcome.
haven't already seen this, I started hoarding
What have you found?
collectible sets again in anticipation of quick draw pass. I probably have way more than we need. It's like what, 14, 16, 18, 19, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, it's 32, right? So that's probably overkill. But what I actually want to do something different this time. I'm going to turn them all in right away. We're going to go through the quick draw pass so you guys can kind of see it first. And then we'll do some dailies that day. So that's Tuesday.
This land is wide, and people
start
walk
turning
it
these
all
guys
to
in.
come and see me.
I've been kind of managing the other collectibles to like 7.
I pay more for the whole set, you know.
So like if coins is a collectible for the day, and I get 3 of these same coins, it puts me at 10. It doesn't put me over the max. So I'm kind of managing coins and arrowheads and flowers and fossils to 7.
Mundane.
And then the
but
family
I
heirlooms,
take it.
been managing to about 9.
Done. But the whole set is worth your while. Alright, but it's worth selling these as a set, you know.
Yeah, I know. You've told me that a million times.
Charming but commonplace.
Let me see. There's a site where you can find all the collectibles. Yeah, it's the Gene Ropke map. I use that here. Cassie says that you should watch any game I play. That's cool. Appreciate that kind of support. You made 10K collecting them over and over again. Yeah, I mean, I've got 237K at this point. It's a great resource for anyone who's just starting out
pay more for the whole
and is looking
set, you
to
know.
make money fast. I understand some people not wanting to use it because they may view it as cheating, but
I'll take it.
I think in general most people use this map, you'll find.
Alright, but it's worth selling these as a set, you know. Very well. I pay more for the whole set, you know. Charming but commonplace. Done. But the whole set is worth your while.
The only thing I don't manage to 7 is the eggs. I managed to 5, especially on loon and duck eggs, because you can potentially get all 5 of them in one shot, which is sometimes a daily. So I keep those at 5. Most other things I keep at 7.
You told me it would be a good day.
All right, and then we'll grab some current from her real quick.
Done.
And I need flight feathers because I sold all mine to Gus. Not Gus, Crips. Alright. The other thing I started doing too is, you probably see the bow on my back right now. My rifle kills and shotgun kills and pistol and revolver kills, all those like vastly outweigh my bow kills. So I sort of like intentionally started focusing on bow kills. It's not easy, I'll be honest. That's not an easy thing to do. Hunting with the bow is one thing. Killing enemies with the bow, especially like if you get into a firefight with them, like if you're doing a bounty or whatever, using arrows while they're using bullets is it's almost a death sentence. But again, it's like it's one more thing to challenge yourself for. I actually did 2 bounties back to back yesterday with only using a bow. Pretty proud of myself for that. After all this time, finally got around to using the bow. I use the bow a lot in single player, but for some reason when I moved to online, I don't know. I don't think the bow in online is as strong as it is in single player. All right, we'll keep an eye out for panthers, gators. I can see one right there. But somewhere around here, there's a flower. See how sturdy this horse is these days. Yeah, see, he's alright. He's alright. You're alright, big guy. Settle down. cardinal flower somewhere around here. Maybe it's on the other side of the little church. I don't see it though. That is one thing about this collector map we were just talking about, the Gene Roki map. Sometimes it's a little off. I do hear something though. Yeah. Shh. Easy, buddy. Easy. I hear you. Where are you? It's probably like right next to a gator. I don't see it though. It's weird with the way the light is. But I did just hear it. It's probably over by that gator. Let me see if I can get a little more pinpointed on the map here. Yeah, see it's down here, I think. Closer to the Y and the K. There it is. It's right next to this other gator. I know, big guy. Settle there. There we go. Cardinal flower. That should be 2 of 3. Use the bow a lot. Yeah, I just gotta get used to it. I think there's times where it's probably better than others. I mean, it's well documented. You guys already know. Those of you who've been hanging out with me for a while. I'm not the stealthiest in this game or other games, but more so in this. I mean, this game, the stealth is so tough. But when it's appropriate, I'll use the bow as like a stealth. I literally was like charging in and then trying to use the bow. So I might have to change my playing style a little bit if I'm going to continue to use the bow. But that's like a teaching an old dog a new trick kind of thing. You might have a better chance of convincing water not to be wet than convincing me not to just charge right into a gunfight. Looks like it's right here. There's another cardinal flower. So we'll get away from these gators. I'm sure Punisher will be happy about that. And I love this horse so much. You know, for me, a lot of times, we've talked about this too, a lot of times it's about the cosmetics. But if I can find a horse that I like the look of, that's also, or not just a horse, it happens with the armor sets a lot too, in various games, where I'm like, okay, I like the look of that, but it's not the greatest for defense purposes. In this case, I feel like I like the look of Punisher. I feel like it suits me, right? He's almost black, kind of tough looking horse, and really he is tough. So it works out. I like a tough in this game. I like a tough horse. In fact, the horse I had on when I first started the stream was a Cloud Trooper that I didn't think was that tough, but then yesterday while I was out collecting, I came across the Awiza grizzly bear, and she stared him down so good. I was like, yes. Eventually she did dump me, but it was to be expected. Like, she put up a good fight for, you know, the bear was like right on top of me, almost like how the wolves get sometimes. She did a pretty good job of not dumping me immediately. But at the end of the day, I get it. You know, it's a grizzly bear. You can't really blame any horse for dumping you in that situation, especially a legendary grizzly bear. That should be our third flower, guys. Yep, here we go. Take flowers off the map. And we can focus on antique alcohol bottles. You did the red bedded Clemson bounty yesterday, only using bow. Yes, that's kind of sick. I'd like to see that. Do you record your videos, Kikro? Upload them anywhere? I would love to see that. That's badass. That's not an easy bounty. I mean, actually, the very first time I did that bounty, I killed him. I was like, oh, kill the bounty. I've since gotten better at that one, but I don't know about doing a bow on that one. I think the hardest part of that would be after you get him, bringing him back. And again, it depends on what difficulty level you're on. So I put that spot on the map, that waypoint on the map. There's another alcohol bottle. Looks like it's in the tunnel. Yeah, it's in the tunnel. It's Tennessee whiskey.
Hello.
No, you don't. That's all right. Not everyone does it. That's kind of how I first got started. Was you know, I didn't dive right into live streaming. I just did a couple videos, collector run videos actually. Why is it having me go over there? Isn't the tunnel here?
Wish whiskey grew on trees.
I think I messed up with the waypoint. Actually, I've been going into the tunnel a different way. I used to go and jump in the water and swim over there. Now I've been going in this way.
What you doing this for?
Relax, everyone, relax. Yeah, I messed up with that waypoint, big time. Should be our second alcohol bottle. Tennessee whiskey. You might do that in the future. Oh, you're better with guns on horseback? Yeah, yeah, see, that's another thing, too. I actually use whatever the horseman ability card is. Friends for life, I think. Because I love being on horseback, too. I try not to, if I don't have to get off my horse, I don't. Let's take a look. Yeah, friends for life. While mounted, you and your horse take much less damage. That's like my favorite. I don't know. I just like being on the. I like being on the horse. So if there's a card that allows you to be more protected while being on the horse, I'm all for it. Why did I put that waypoint there? Whew, man, I messed that up. It's early. There you go. You can tell it's early. I'm gonna go get the Scotch whiskey bottle, which is next to the fireplace of this little building right here. Your laptop keeps all of your highlights for me from gaming. Yeah, you know what I want to do too? We talked about this a little bit. I was so mad the other day. Not really mad, upset, right? So I think Cassie and K-Girl, I know you were here. Anyone else that might have been here watching. The end of Friday's live stream when I was playing Ghost, and I got Ghost stance for the first time, that Battle of Yurikawa. That was like such a great moment, I felt like, for this stream. Me personally had a lot of fun playing that part. I think it looked cool on screen. I tried to go and pull that and upload it. We talked about this a little bit. I wanted to start doing, you know, highlight of the week or highlights of the week kind of videos over the weekend. I think it might like bring more people into the channel. Well, there's no real way to pull your stuff off of YouTube. Like, you have to sign up for a premium account, which I did. And then it'll let you download the individual videos, but it's not in like high resolution. It's not in the original format. So it was in like 720p, which the original upload was like 1080p. And you could tell. So I like edited it all together, and I'm like, okay, this looks cool. You know, you get to hear the excitement in my voice when that happens. It's still kind of a cool moment, but the non-HD quality was a deal breaker for me. I was like, I can't upload this video. So I want to get something that allows me to save my videos that I'm streaming. It's easy enough to do the ones when you're not streaming, but even that, then it still only saves like an hour of video. PS5 only saves an hour of video. So anyway, long story short, I want to like invest in computer technology to be able to record these as I'm doing them, pull clips, make highlight videos, and then also if I'm not doing live streams, make it so I can get videos that are longer than 1 hour. So I don't know how to do all that. I have a friend who's big into computers though, so I should just tap into him and figure all that out. But I think it would make for some much better content on the channel here, which is key at this point. Yeah, it's all right. I mean, it's okay. It was a thought. The problem being, in order to download it in 1080, I had to download every video I've ever uploaded, which I think is like 200 videos. So I had to wait like several hours, like almost a full 24 hours for YouTube to package a zip file, basically. But then the way they're labeled, I'd have to go through each one of them individually. I did that for like a half an hour. I was like, to heck with this. This is taking way too long. There's got to be an easier way. So again, some future ideas for the channel would be to invest in like a real, maybe not a laptop, but a desktop that has like, you know, a lot of memory, a lot of space for saving large files, and has an ability to kind of capture, record these live streams as I'm doing them, so I can go back and pull clips easily later, put them together. I think it'd be cool. Actually, like I said, I had a whole video ready to go. It was just the non-HD quality, like I said, was a deal breaker. I couldn't do it. I was like, I can't do this. It's because then I was like, okay, I could put a note in the description about how this is non-HD, and to see it in HD, watch the original video. And I'm like, I don't want to do all that. I want to be able to package a bunch of HD clips together, throw it up there as a video, and be like, if you want to see something like this, join us during our live streams or something, you know, something to that effect. I think it's a cool little promotional idea, right? It's cool to see those videos, go back and watch them for the people who did join me, and it's also cool to like, as like a marketing kind of thing, to try and get people, more people to watch the live streams. That's number 3 on the alcohol models. So we should be at 6 of 9 at this point. I'll take a look at that in a second. I'll just update my notes real quick. Wait for that notification to go away. Yeah, we're at 6 of 9. So we got a couple different options here. There's some naturalist stuff. We're kind of down by the swamp. I can head back over that way. We can do some bounty hunting. I have to come back for these anyway, though. Let's do this. We'll do 3 wetland samples, which is a naturalist. We'll do a couple more within 5 minutes, 10 minutes rather, to get to 5. So we'll do these 2 wetland samples within 10 minutes. That'll give us 8. And then we'll head over to New Austin and do a couple bounties, which will give us 9. Let's head back into the swamp. There's so much fog in your game too, yeah. Especially this, I mean, this time of night in the swamp, it's gonna be foggy like that. I'm gonna go over here, see if we can find some gators, kind of in this area. So much fog that makes it look like a horror game. Yeah, yeah, I like that. Yeah, like I like the way like the moon coming through the fog like that. It's super cool. I prefer kind of a cloudless night. Makes it easier to see when the moon is shining. Like right now, my guy is just like a dark silhouette, at least on my screen. I don't know how it looks on your screen there, but it's really hard to see. If it weren't for the lantern, you wouldn't be able to see anything. But I don't mind a foggy night. I don't like delivering moonshine in foggy nights, but just kind of tooling around the map like I'm doing right now, yeah. Fog's okay. Running on foot in woods when it's foggy is scary. Yeah, being in the swamp, especially like one of my favorite things that happens, and I say this even though it terrifies the crap out of me. In single player, there's actually a random event mission where you'll just be tooling around the swamp, and then it gets really super foggy, and the night folk appear. That's like, I mean, I got chills just talking about it. Like the hair on the back of my neck just stood up. I'm like, it's a video game, man. Relax. It's not real. Actually, this area where I'm going is actually one of the spawn locations for that little event. Like a random encounter. This does look cool, though. Look at this, like right under the bridge with the fog and the moonlight. Yeah, so if you don't know what I'm talking about, Night Folk in the Swamp thing, if you want to check that out, and you got a single player playthrough going, come to this little area right here where I'm about to go. Right? See where I am on the map? Here, I'll show you. Make this right-hand turn right here, and go kind of like under here, and just hang out. You know, pick oleander, sage, vanilla flowers, whatever. I find it happens a lot when I'm doing the exotics. If you're in this area, around this time, I promise you, you'll be in for a creepy encounter. Actually, I need to switch over. We need samples, right? Let's see. Yeah, we're good on ammo too. Nice. If you need gators, this is a great place for it. Not only because there's a lot of them, but because you're kind of far from the water. One of the big things with the gators is sometimes you'll try and get them, and they'll run off, and they end up in the water. It can be a real pain to fish them out, especially if there's other gators there. You're trying to sit there with a lasso, trying to lasso a gator, and his buddies are watching you. Alright, how many does it take? I shot that one 8 times. 9, 10. Wow, that's kind of a little ridiculous. Alright, settle down, Punisher. Settle. He's gonna run off. See you, dude. Actually, he's hanging out. Attaboy. Tough horse. Love it. Love tough horses. Love big horses. My character is kind of a big guy. 6'3", I think. Right? I think it lets you enter the height when you're first creating your character. That's another thing, too. That's another reason why I want to create a second character. I want to go back and experience all that stuff again. For the good of the channel, you know? We talked about maybe doing a female. I think at some point I'll get around to that. I saw a few more over here. I wonder if they ran off with the gunfire. What's that? Little guy, right? So both of those guys only took 6. So of the 4 I've done so far, 3 took 6 and 1 took 10. I don't understand why that one guy took 10. I mean, maybe because I was so far away. The little guy. They're actually kind of cute when they're small like that. The other ones are freaking scary. Each cut you in half. Oh, another little guy. Maybe a little guy. We should be able to get this. This should be 4, right? Or is this 3? I lost count somewhere. This is 3. Love the way the gator runs away. Yeah, me too. I like when... Oh, no, that was 5. Cool, good. Alright, let's get out of here before they wake up. I like when they stop running. I like their run, too. Their run is kind of funny. But I like when they stop running. If they're in the mud, they, like, slide. Reminds me of... you guys have a slip and slide where you are? It's like an older thing. I don't think it's around anymore. It might be around. But it was a big thing here in the States back when I was growing up called slip and slide. It was basically a water slide you plugged your sprinkler into. And it was like, get all watery, I guess. Wet. Whatever the right term is for that. That's what she said. It would get all wet, and then you could like run and slide like halfway across your front yard or backyard, wherever your parents set it up. It reminds me of that when the gators hit the ground running in the mud. All right, so we're at 8, right? We got our wetland samples. We got our samples taken within 10 minutes. Let's go to New Austin and do a couple bounties, right? 2 bounties brought in from New Austin posters. We'll go to Tumbleweed. We'll start there. We'll go to Desert. I like the desert at night. It's another cool area at night. Cassie says, hell yeah, we do. You know, I should have known. With all your, you know, AFL and all your injuries, I should have known you'd be into slip and slide. I mean that in the best way possible. You seem like somebody who just throws caution to the wind, and I like it because I'm the opposite way. Like if I went and slip and slide now, I probably wouldn't be able to walk for a week. These old bones are not made for slip and slide. That's for dang sure. You won $10,000 from home videos from your brother doing a slip and slide and did a front flip at the end of it. Really? America's funniest home videos. Actually, what they call it, funniest home videos. I think we called it America's funniest home videos here. So I'm assuming they don't call it that there in Australia, but it's funny either way, and cool either way. Pigs or boars are grassland animals too. Yep. We didn't need grassland for today though. We just needed wetland and legendary, which I'm probably not gonna do. I think we're just gonna do these bounties. Look at this guy, drunk ass. Look at him walking. Oh man, I love this game so much. Oh, is he going to take a pee? No, he's gonna pass out. I freaking love it. Alright, let's see what we got going with the bounty here. Jeremiah Dufresne, low level bounty, but that's fine. I like these ones. Go to the camp. Let's see if we can do this with a bow. I was bragging about it earlier, so. Showcase my non-bow skills, or bow non-skills for you guys. I'm sure Cassie will get a kick out of this. Cassie likes when I die and or get injured. Is it right here? Oh yeah, it's this one. Alright, cool. Alright, let's see. Actually, this might be a good one to try and stay stealthy on. And it's just bringing them in, right? It's not like I need to hog tie one or anything. Let's try this. Bounty's like right there next to this guy, though.
Don't work too hard now.
Wait for the bounty to go away. Yeah, there we go. Let's see if this sets it off. See, those guys are too close to each other. There's a guy facing like this way, but I think he's behind the wagon.
Don't work too hard now.
Oh, he's coming back this way. Actually, it might be fun to like just grab him. Let's see. He's gonna see that body up there probably, right?
Don't work too hard now.
Don't work too hard now. You said it 3 times already. Oh my guy's all loud. Dude, easy with the hoods.
The hell are you doing?
Try and do this
No,
stealthy.
don't!
Stop yelling.
Oh, shit!
Oh, there's one for looted today, too. But we're going to get to 2 turned in before we get to loot a 3rd one. So that's funny, though. We got an alcohol bottle. Look at this. Oh, they saw me. Alright, hold on.
Don't be a son of a
I thought I was going to get away without being seen. That's the hard part about it, right? If they're moving, it'll be a little hard to get them. Shot the rock. Oh, look at this guy coming at me. Fist fight time. Put the bow away, dude. There we go. Make myself a smaller target. Dang. Pop that head up. There you go. See it.
Oh, damn it! You're a damn fool.
You're a damn fool.
You're going to meet your maker.
Am I? Alright, let's get out of here. So you go, guys. I can do bow. I can do bow stuff. Go. No. Don't pick up that guy. We don't want that guy. We don't want this guy. If anything, we would loot him. Not pick him up. There we go. Just go get Jeremiah.
Come on.
All right.
Hope you're making your peace. Please, God.
Can't do bow kills when you're carrying a body, unfortunately. Or carrying a person. Where you going? Come on, Punisher. Settle down, dude. It's okay. It's alright. They're dead now. They're dead now. I took care of them. Okay, you know what? We're going to run this body back. Here we go. See if Punisher follows. Can we make it in a minute? Probably not. Alright, he seems to have calmed down. I'll hop back on.
Cocksucker!
Relax. Relax. Stop moving. There we go. So I'm even more fascinated, Key Girl, by the fact that you do that mostly, and do it on keyboard and mouse. That's pretty sick.
Not good.
It actually kind of worked out doing it that way, because now we're under 30 seconds. So we should get like the full payout for this bounty. Assuming I get it there in the next 20 seconds. Let's go.
Put them in a cell.
Alright, let me catch up on chat.
Time for punishment.
Punch him, you won't. Never mind, he passed out. Oh yeah, the drunk guy from before. Alright, so let me see. Then I missed something with Cassie. Have you watched any AFL clips? No, not yet. I haven't gotten around to it yet. Being his birthday Saturday, the video will be shown again. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, your brother's birthday is coming up. The highlights are the Wipeouts. Yeah, I mean, obviously my favorite show to watch is Wipeout. Yeah, I could see you watching Wipeout. Let's see. I don't necessarily want that second bounty that's over here. A lot of times the middle bounty on the bounty board ends up being a search and find. I don't really care for those. Let's see what the third one is. I don't like doing multiples either. We'll do this one. Mary Firefly Smith. Get this one, we should be done with our roll challenges for today. We'll get some general stuff. There's a lot of like just picking herbs though. Go to Chalice Springs. Let's ride. Yeah, see, this is gonna be like a hide and seek kind of mission. Sun's coming up. Love that. Look at this. Another reason why I love this horse is the stamina. There's not many horses that you can push like this to the max for as long as you can with these Bretons. I mean, we came almost all the way from Tumbleweed to Armadillo. It still has a quarter stamina left. Starting to bark a little bit. But not too many horses you can do that with in this game. And actually, depending on the saddle, he probably could have gone even further there. I just recently switched to the upland. The drain rate, I think, is better. Free aim too. Dang, girl. Not bragging. Why not? I would. It's funny. I'm surprised that you hang out on this channel because it sounds like you're probably very good at video games, and I'm the worst. So, don't you get bored watching me? What part of Chalice Springs? This is like what? This is like as far east as Chalice Springs goes, right? I guess. I mean, it still says Chalice Springs. That's weird. I wouldn't have thought. When I think of Chalice Springs, I think of like the area on the other side of Armadillo, west of Armadillo, like where that Pleasant House is. This one's not too bad. Of course, now that I said that, it's gonna take me half an hour to find this guy or gal. When you're stressed, you watch Wipeout? I thought it's a good stress reducer. I was never a real big fan of that show, but I'm not a real fan of network shows in general. So here in the States, we have like the 3 major channels. Well, I guess 4. ABC, NBC, CBS, and Fox. Unless it's like a sporting event, like baseball or football, American football, I'm probably not watching those channels. I just don't care for that. A lot of their programming is very formulated. Like, don't get me wrong, Law and Order is a great show, but a lot of the like crime, mystery shows kind of started following that formula. Like whoever did it, whoever you think did it in the first segment is like not who did it. And they like the commercials. I just can't deal with the commercials. I prefer like streaming shows like Netflix, or like I'll watch HBO shows, sometimes Showtime. But More recently, I'm not watching anything on TV. We actually just talked. We had my grandmother celebrated her birthday yesterday. I wish I could tell you how old she is, but I can't remember. She's got to be like 70. Well, let me see. I'm almost 40 now. So she's got to be almost 80, if not 80. But anyway, we celebrated her birthday, and my whole family was sitting around talking about what TV shows they were watching. I kept up for a little bit because I've been watching some stuff on Netflix, but finally I was like, I got to bow out, guys. I've been doing nothing but playing video games recently. That'll probably change once American football season starts here in the States. I'll probably end up watching maybe the first week of games, but I try not to obsess over that like a lot of people. I used to spend way too much money on it, way too much time. Come on, man. I knew I shouldn't have said it. As soon as I opened my mouth, I was like, well, this should be an easy one. Somebody at Rockstar Central hit a button. It's going to take me half an hour to figure this thing out. Let's check the wagon. I feel like a lot of times the wagon is the key clue. Ohani's stole home base today. Nice. That is like one of the coolest things in sports to see. Definitely in baseball. Happens like maybe once a season, if that. Ooh, I moved it the last second and got out of the way of that stink. Oh, come on. Alright, gotta watch out for that stink on the way back. Where is he? He run off? Slide off? Slither off? Alright, left or right? Let's go left. Is this like a box of tools? Come on, man. Right back the other way. This lady is good at hide and seek. Come on, Mary. Firefly. She's gonna be over here, I bet. Up against this building. Right? Bing. Come on. No? Yeah, there she is. I see the red streaks. Hello, ma'am.
Save me, please! Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Please!
Sounds like, what's her face from Friends? Who was the annoying girlfriend that Chandler had? I can't think of her name. You guys know Friends?
Oh my god!
Janice. That was her name. Janice. So yeah, this should be, at this point,
Oh my god, help!
easy peasy. Let's bring her back to Armadillo and we're good to go.
Oh my god.
She said, oh my god, like 6 times already. The 10 seconds I've had her. Boom.
Cockless pile of shit!
Oh, okay. Well, she said something different that time. Not bad. So I started this at 4 o'clock. It's about 10 after 5 where I am. Took us just over an hour to finish these 9 roll challenges. That's pretty good. That's decent. I've done it in under an hour before, but I would say usually right around an hour is probably the average. I shouldn't speak too soon, though. Hopefully it gets me credit for this. We'll see. There we go. 9 of 9.
Cells over there.
Key Girl, I like your streams. Many other streams I've seen, it's just about the amount of kills that's important and how fast you get things done. Yeah, see, that's it, right. I wanted to do something different, not only because it's something different, but because it's more my pace, my style. I don't understand. Like, I did rush through the first 100 ranks of this game, which I kind of regret. But I just don't see any point in rushing through this game. There's no real end to it, right? You do the same thing every day, so why are you rushing through? Unless you like have that busy of a schedule, you want to play other games. But that's not the case here. Philadelphia Eagles have an Australian punter. I think Otani is officially my favorite baseballer. When I started watching, he was tied with Trout. Yeah, so he took over, huh? I can see that. All right, so let's take a look back at these generals real quick. We'll see how many of them we can do. Maybe we'll do some fishing. Maybe we'll find some elk. Got some oregano, violet snowdrop, and wild mint. I'm going to go do the snowdrop one. I feel like I know of 2 locations that stick out in my head for those. One's kind of right outside of Valentine. Right here-ish. Should be some here, and then maybe some up this way. And then if not, we can go to my second location. We need 5. It wants me to go that way, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to fast travel. See if we can do a little burnout here. Nice. I love that so much. Fast travel. Oh, come on. No. Okay. I guess you can get off the horse. That's fine too. Valentine. Am I going to stream Ghost later? Yes, absolutely. So, depending on what time I finish this, it'll be normal start time, 9 a.m. my time, so 11 p.m. for you. But yeah, and we might actually finish story mode today, or the main story. I don't know for sure yet. I forget exactly. Like I said, I know how it ends. I know like what's coming, but I don't know how we get there. I feel like we're close though, so we might finish the story today, and then maybe we can start on the island. If not, we'll start at the island tomorrow, the new island, which is kind of cool because I've been waiting a long time. You know, the DLC came out 2 weeks ago. I would have preferred to start with the island, but I'm glad we went back and did that. I hope you guys are enjoying that series. I'm enjoying playing it, so it's a great story. I mean, I talked about it on Tuesday during the live stream, at the beginning of the live stream on Tuesday. Just the totally different experiences from Friday, the end of Friday's stream, right, where he finally gets ghost mode, to Monday's stream was brutal. I mean, what an emotional roller coaster. And I promise you, there's more of that coming. Like, the game takes so many different twists and turns. I actually think it might be a better story than single player Red Dead. And you know how much I love Red Dead. So, could be in for some treats later today, if you tune in. If you can join me. This is all Ramshead in here. I know there's Violet Snowdrop though. I think I might have went too far. I think it's back the other way. I know it's over here. I know for a fact it's over here. If it's not there, then I gotta go a little further. I don't see it. Let's try it here. Carrots? Yeah, those are carrots. What's this? That looks like ginseng. Where is this stuff? Is that it? That's more carrots. No. I know it's over here. I know for a fact. I always get it here in story. Single player. Oh, here it is. Okay, so I got too much. So we'll go to Satchel. Ingredients. It's got to be at the bottom because I haven't picked it in forever. There it is. I'm not gonna eat it. We'll just get rid of it all. I don't think I use it in crafting very often, so not even sure what it makes. It said stamina, so it makes like bitters probably. Alright, so yeah, again, this is where I'm at, in case you guys are looking for snowdrops, either today or some other time. Right near the sea, and the word Cumberland. I feel like there's more in this area, but I feel like for educational purposes, for those of you who don't know, I'll show you my other spot. It's actually up here. Kind of like in this area. Between the tower and Willard's Rest. There's more Ram's Head over here too. So we'll head up that way. But yeah, definitely gonna do some ghosts today. I'm not sure how long we'll go for, but if we get to like 2 hours and we're close to the end, I'll just keep playing. I kind of want to finish the storyline today if we can. If it's like 5 more hours, which I don't think it is, but if it's 5 more hours, we probably won't finish it. But I think it's like maybe 2-3 more hours left. We're done with all the side tales, all the ally tales. We've already kind of started Act 3, so it should just be about finishing out Act 3. You're loving it? Good. Glad to hear that. I really like that game. Which NFL team do I like watching? I'm a big Packers fan, Green Bay Packers. That's my team. I've been following them for about, just about 30 years now. Back when Brett Favre was a quarterback, like he was just kind of starting out as a quarterback. There was a receiver who I really liked. His name was Sterling Sharp. Most people are more familiar with his brother, Shannon Sharp, who was a tight end for the Denver Broncos. He's a little more famous at this point just because he ended up going into broadcasting. But his brother, Sterling, who I really liked, probably could have been one of the greatest receivers to ever play the game. But then he got hurt. Probably like 2 years into me watching them, he hurt his neck, like real bad. Like, he's lucky not to be paralyzed. And it kind of led to him not being able to play anymore, so he retired kind of early. But by then I had already fallen in love with the team, and I know, Brett Favre recently, in the recent years, has done some things that are kind of like, take them or leave them. But back in his playing days, when I was an impressionable young man, it was cool to watch him show up week in and week out. A lot of injuries, nothing ever too serious, but a lot of injuries that he played through. And I thought that was kind of cool. Again, I was young, so it was like, see all these other guys who maybe don't play because they broke a thumbnail or something. He was like there every week, no matter what. So that's why I kind of fell in love with the team, and just the history of the team too. They're kind of like the Manchester United of football. There's just history with the championships that they've won. Oh. You bumped into me, man. Why are you even... Look at this. Hold on. This guy's giving me a hard time. Look at the path he just took. He was coming down this way. He went this way, and then this way to go here, instead of just going straight, and then gave me a hard time because we bumped into each other. Freaking NPCs, man. And whoever programmed that is an idiot. Program your NPCs better. But anyway, yeah, they I don't know. I just really like the team. We actually got a chance to go out there a few years back before we had the girls and see a game. It's really cool. The stadium's historic at this point. It's like 90 years old or something like that. But I'm not as obsessed with football as I used to be. We live kind of far away from where they play. It's like a 5-6 hour flight. Well, maybe not that much, like 4-hour flight. You have to take 2 different planes because Green Bay is like a little town in Wisconsin. There's no like direct flight from where I live to them. So it can be kind of a pain to get there. But we made like a weekend trip out of it. Got to see like the Packers Hall of Fame and do the stadium tour. It was cool. More fog. Daytime fog. Oh, afternoon fog. should go back to cinematic real quick. You're a Seahawks fan. Your brothers and your dad are Eagles fans. Cool. So nothing personal, but I do not like the Seahawks. I can't stand Pete Carroll. I think he's an arrogant jerk, and he actually coached the team close to where I live, the Patriots, back in the 90s. He was their coach, and he wasn't a very good NFL coach. And then all of a sudden he became like this great coach of the Seahawks. I can't quite figure that out because he was terrible when he coached the Patriots. And I don't know. I don't like his attitude. And there's some history there too with the Packers and the Seahawks going back to, again, when I was younger. Matt Hasselbeck had like a little thing where he, over the loudspeaker, said we want the ball and we're going to win. And then they lost against the Packers. So I like Russell Wilson though. He seems like a cool dude. But I don't care for like when they had like Richard Sherman, all these loudmouth defensive backs. I don't care for that kind of stuff. I like guys who show up and play the game, not guys who like to talk about how good they are. It's just a personal thing for me. And the Eagles, I don't mind the Eagles. There's some history there too with the Eagles and the Packers. But I would say I like the Eagles more than I like the Seahawks if I had to choose. But at the end of the day, it's just sports, right? I don't get all caught up in like, I hate the Seahawks. It's not that kind of. It's not gonna rant. I just heard a cougar. I think. Where is it? Yep. Or was it a bear? Oh, it's a black bear. Okay, we're alright. Yeah, it's not like I think a lot of times that's part of what ruined the football for me. The NFL is a lot of that like fan interaction. You know, it's like you're not going to war. Nobody's gonna die. Well, at least nobody should die. Somebody might die in the field one day, but people just take it so seriously. They get like, it ruins their whole day. Like if your team loses on Sunday, I've seen people who like won't go to work on Mondays because their team lost on Sunday. And I'm like, dude, if sports is affecting you that much, you need to check yourself. It's supposed to be there for entertainment purposes, right? Getting all stressed out. See, here's my spot. Let me show you this to you guys real quick. I put the marker here, but it's really like right in this spot. Some good Ram's Head here too. If you ever need Ram's Head, it's right in this area. But here's the rest of the snowdrops. I just need 2 more. There you go, 5 for 5. There's a former pro AFL player called Luke Hodge. He's very highly respected. 2008, he played in a final to get into the championship game. He got smashed in the ribs and turned out he broke a few. Okay. Alright, so we need oregano. Something else. I forget what the other one was. But I think there's oregano here, maybe? Let's check. That might be creeping time, but we'll check for oregano. So at this point, I'm just seeing how many of these general challenges I can get done. Now is that a cougar? Or is that the bear still? Bear came back, huh? It's kind of funny. There's a lot of herb picking and general challenges today, but we'll do them. We'll do as many as we can. He won the championship that year and won the best on the field. Okay, cool. Oh, the coach, hold on. The coaches thought he would be out of the game, but he came back and won for your team. The next week, the opposition was whacking him in the ribs, and he just stood there and took it. Yeah, yeah, it's funny. You guys have AFL and rugby. Those are pretty tough sports. Of course, if you did that here, like if you knew somebody was injured here, and you purposely went after their injury, you'd get in trouble. That was the whole thing with the Saints a while, probably about 10 years ago at this point, right? The Bounty Gate thing. they would like read injury reports, and then their players would get paid extra money if they injured someone, knocked them out of a game. That's not cool, man. That's like, to me, that's outside of the spirit of competition to focus on someone's injury. You only like Russell Wilson? Okay, fair enough. Like I said, I like Russell Wilson. I like the fact that, you know, he's a little on the smaller side. Maybe not what you would look for in like a prototypical quarterback. And yet he's still doing it. Still making it happen, you know? I like guys like that who go against the trend. Am I getting chased by wolves right now? I am. That's funny. Oh, that poor fox. The fox thought he was going to get in the mix with the wolves. Alright, I'm good now. Relax, buddy. Relax. It's all good. Okay, good. The guys that whacked him got suspended. Good. Yeah, that's messed up, man. If you can't stop somebody without injuring them, it says a lot about you. I'm actually gonna see something. First of all, I need these berries. Not for dailies, but for moonshine. I'll grab these. But I was looking at the list again, and wild mint is on there. You find it hilarious that he won the championship and best with Crockers. Yeah, that's always cool. We're looking for mint too. This is probably, what is this? This is current. I don't need that. I just grabbed a bunch from Madame Nazar earlier. Oregano or mint we need. Indian tobacco. Just kind of checking some of these. I don't quite know all the locations of mint and oregano because they're everywhere. So let's see, we'll check along this train tracks here. What's this? Looks like yarrow, maybe? Where are you? Yeah, it's yarrow. Parasol mushrooms? Nice, I didn't know those were here. Usually those are in like the desert. Or like, Lemoyne. You can see there's a bunch of stuff in this area. I gotta be getting close to 1,000 picked. I know I was close the other day. It was over 900, I think. More mushrooms. Interesting. I did not know those were over here. Or maybe I knew and I forgot. Here we go. What's this? Ah, see, time. I knew I might need this. Let's pick it. This doesn't count towards daily, but it does count for, it's good for, like, seasoning big game meat. I forget if it's a Deadeye. But either way. Stamina, maybe? I forget. Alright, let's go down to the spot I was originally heading towards. What's this? Oh, oregano. Nice. Nailed it. Let's say maybe there's 4. They usually grow in groups of 4. Which is funny, because of course, they grow in groups of 4, so Rockstar made it 5 that you had to get. So you have to have at least 2 locations that you know of. Sometimes they grow pretty close together, though. Alright, so that was 3. There's some other stuff in this area, too. More Indian tobacco. Looks like more yarrow over here. You can see the red leaves. Red flower. Luke Hodge is also one of those players that if someone hurt one of his teammates, he would go and stick up for a teammate. Yeah, I like that. I like players like that. There's some chanterelles over here. I might have told this story before, but I like telling it, so I'll tell it again. We were at a pretty fancy restaurant one time, and one of the specials was steak, but they put chanterelles on it. And I saw it on the menu, and I was like, oh, cool, I know what that is from Red Dead. Well, my wife, who knows a ton about like cooking and baking and all the ingredients and stuff that go along with that, she had to ask the server what chanterelles are, and I was like, they're mushrooms. So then the server kind of like looked at me, and I'm like, yeah, I know that because of Red Dead Redemption. It's like, see, video games are educational. This. There we go. Should be 5. Oh no, 4. That's 4. Right, we got 3 last time. And 5. There we go. Cross that one off the list. I feel like the mint might be tough. Again, I know it grows everywhere. I'm trying to think of. There might be. Let me see, what's this first of all? Carrots? No, Indian tobacco. Yeah, we don't want that. We don't need it either. Might be some... That's probably more thyme, right? Creeping thyme. Yeah. And then this is more yarrow. There might be some mint over this way. Let's see. I should know this. I should know this off the top of my head. It comes up as a daily so often, but I just can never remember. Like I said, it's not one of those things where, the snowdrop, it doesn't grow everywhere. So I kind of have my locations in my mind, and I know, okay, Cumberland Forest and Roanoke Ridge. With the creeping thyme, the oregano, and the mint, they grow almost everywhere. So it can be a little hard to remember exactly where some of these locations are. But that's alright. We're just kind of out exploring at this point. That's yarrow. I don't need to worry about that. This is a single flower, so I'm assuming it's a ginseng. Yep. Don't get that. What's this? Carrots. Oops. Yeah, that's what I thought. This is yarrow. Those are more parasols. Wow. I'm shocked. I'll have to remember this next time I go. Next time parasols is a daily. This is the spot for that. This might be mint. Looks like it's probably thyme again, right? Yeah, I'm in an area where it's a lot of thyme. I just don't know. Yarrow. I think we checked these already. That's the mushrooms. What's this? More thyme. Yeah, lots of thyme. I feel like there might be mint over by the covered bridge here. But I don't necessarily want to go all the way over there just to find out that it's not here. Let me see what else we can do. We got some elk. 3 player kills and posse versus, 2 free roam events played, and 3 fish. So here's the thing. The fish and the elk are kind of like right in this area. So I don't want to leave. But it's also nighttime, and I don't feel like going up there and dealing with wolves. or bears. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go fish for a little bit. You like that story? Yeah. To be honest, I'll probably watch the 2008 championship highlights between now and your next stream. Cool. Yeah, you'll have some time. I gotta get the kids ready for school. But I'm gonna keep doing this for a little while longer. I'll go till at least 6 o'clock. At least another 25 minutes looking for stuff. What time of day is it? Yeah, see, it's like right in the middle, and I feel like guaranteed to run into wolves up here. If anyone in chat knows where there's wild mint, I would appreciate that information. Not gonna stress over it. It's only 0.15 gold, and I've got plenty. Oh, I'm actually broke 400. Nice. Back above 400, guys. We're just kind of keeping an eye out for herbs. Plants and herbs. Herbs and plants. I feel like wolves in 3, 2, 1. No? Okay. There's elk up here too, so I don't know if I want to get the elk first, then get the fish, or other way around. Probably easier to see the elk at night. With eagle eye, right? They should be flashing. Let's do that. Come back for the fish. Oh, nailed it. I told you there'd be wolves up here. Watch how tough this horse is. See that? Literally stared down those wolves, no problem. Love this horse. Alright, let's package these up. Actually, they're not perfect. That one's perfect. That one's perfect. Did I kill those all 3 perfectly? Oh, well that one might have started as a 2-star. I'm actually going to throw these in the wagon. Real quick. How my girls doing with school? They're doing good. Proud to say that Avery has finally started to use the potty. Like the other day, I guess there was a teacher that said that she asked to use the potty, which is like a huge step for us. As you know, she has Down syndrome. So, a little bit of a delay there. Morgan's been using the potty for like 2 years, no problem. But with Avery, still a little bit of a struggle. And where's the wagon going? Look at this. Come on, man. Of course I got the stupid 2-star one. I might just grab these pelts and throw them on the horse. If that's how the wagon's gonna be. This guy right back where he was. With his buddies. Look at the eyes glowing. So that's a pretty cool thing that's going on with the girls. And yeah, I mean, they like going to school. We lucked out. They like, at least for now. We'll see how that progresses in the future. But for now, they like going to school, so no complaints. I feel like Morgan's gonna be like she'll be like an RA when she goes to college. I don't know if you guys have that there, like resident assistant. She'll be like the assistant teacher. She's like a little. She just likes to help out, so she can act probably more like a teacher than a student sometimes, I'm sure. But yeah, proud dad. Proud dad. For now. We'll see. Hopefully that doesn't change. Hopefully they stay being good kids throughout all their years, but I feel like I was a pretty good kid. Got in trouble a little bit, but not too much. I think every kid gets in trouble a little bit, or most kids get in trouble a little bit. I think my wife was a pretty good kid too, so it's not like we did anything to, karma, right? There's no bad karma coming our way because we were good kids. So I'm like, come on, man, I lived a good life. Let me have good kids. You guys missed it, actually. So I just was looking at my player's beard. You guys missed it. I actually took the beard off the other day. I was in someone else's live stream just kind of messing around. And this guy was doing like a fashion show. And the topic of the fashion show was like rock or like famous artists. And the guy was like, I feel like your character would look good dressed as the singer from Disturbed. And I was like, all right. I went and looked up I know what the guy looks like I could see him in my head, but I wanted to make it look as good as possible, so I did a quick Google search. I'm like, okay, he's bald, doesn't have any facial hair, and he wears like a leather jacket. So I went and like found this leather jacket at the store, clothing store, tailor, whatever, and so I was dressed as the guy from Disturbed. So in order to make it look like legit, I had to take my beard off. So my guy had no beard for a few hours. I put it back on like right away as soon as the fashion show was over. But yeah, it's kind of a silly thing. Cost me like $15, $8.50 to take it off, $7.50 to put it back on. I was like, all right, man, I'll do this for you. Let's see, there's other fish in here. I should probably fish with worms instead of the spinner. You were mischief? Yeah, I bet. So we gotta cook 3 of these bad boys. So we'll catch 3 of them, break them down, and then go back to camp and cook them. Pretty easy roll challenges today. General challenges, not so much. There's one specifically. You have to be part of a posse. 3 player kills and posse versus. And then 2 free roam events. That's tough. The events only pop like every 30, 40 minutes. So, I mean, I guess you can do it if you have events that you like or you want to try a new one. But I'm probably not going to do it here on the channel. Alright, so there's 1 salmon. This should be kind of a cool, it's like a good time of day here, right? The sun's just about to come up on the other side of the lake. Look at that, they're right there. Let's just cast over that way. Can I get them? Let's see. Kind of a weak cast, but they were just right there, so. Ooh. I don't think that's a salmon, though. Uh-oh, this rock is going to be a problem. Snap my line. Oh, maybe not. Nice. Right up and over. That's a salmon, too. Let's see if we can do that again. No, they're not there anymore. They're kind of like behind the rock, though. Well, let's go a little further out this time. Yeah, it's like just pre-dawn hours here, right? You can see the sun over there. I love the way that looks. I like the way the stars look just before dawn. They look different than they do when it's pitch black night. Brother gets his driver's license tomorrow, man. Oh, we got a little guy. I don't know what this is, but it's not a salmon. Probably bluegill. Yeah, I remember when you first told me about him getting his license a couple months back. see any more salmon. Where'd they go? They just like despawned. Oh no, there's one in there. Right in the middle of all these other fish. See if we can get them out of there. Oh, I see some guys going back and forth. Wu-Tang and Lush Vanilla. This might be a salmon. Nope, too small. Perch, oh my gosh, real small. Go figure, I caught those first two so quick. That third one's gonna be a pain in the ass. There's two right there. Here, fishy, fishy. Oh, weak cast. Let's do that again. Let's try that again. Why is he not? Okay, pull the rod back. Okay, this is getting a little funny. L2. R2. You cannot cast here. I've been fishing here the whole freaking time. What are you talking about? Can't cast here. You see that message in the top left corner? I have been fishing here for 5 minutes. What are you talking about? Unbelievable. Part of me is tempted to just shoot these things. Are those even salmon? It's so hard to tell. Yeah, that's a salmon. They're red. Here we go. Let's see. Have you told me about the time you had a shark? No. I think I got the third one there. There we go. We're just gonna enjoy this little sunrise over the lake here. Look at that, and so cool. Got the the fog coming up off the lake. Let's go break these down. 1, 2, and 3. All right, Cassie said, or Keat Girl says, wild mint you can find south of Van Horn, Blue Water Marsh near the train tracks, east of Cattail Pond, east side very close to the water, and northwest of the pond. Okay, I think we're gonna probably do Blue Water Marsh then. South of Van Horn, Blue Water Marsh. Okay, cool. This is fun watching you attempt to fish. Yeah, I did all right there. I got 3. Got the 3 salmon and we'll call it 6 casts, right? That one thing was a joke. I've talked about this before too. The fishing in online is very different from regular game. Regular game, you can pretty much catch whatever you want when you want to. You just gotta use the right bait and know the right location. This, it's like you can use the right bait. You can use the same bait and catch any fish. Let's go back to camp. Where is camp? Is it still in that same spot? No, it moved. Oh no, same spot. I got these pelts I gotta turn into. And actually, we're getting close to 4. What is that? 452? Yeah, 452. Might get there today, actually. Before the end of the stream. Fine. You know, I just remembered I never got those elk. Let's go back. It's actually a really good area for elk, so it's kind of silly to leave here and then come back. Get the elk, and then we'll do go do those fish. Moonstone Pond, guys, if you're looking for elk. Usually there's one like hanging right around this area. See other players in the area. What's that over there? See? Elk. I think I gotta skin it though. Not just kill it. Yeah, 3 elk skinned. You didn't catch... Oh, you were night fishing. Me and my brother had a barley bucket full of fish guts. And I went to my car, my brother screams out, "Shark!" And then we spent an hour trying to catch it. But you didn't catch it. You think there's some west of Wallace Station along Little Creek River? Elk? Yeah, that's a good spot for elk, too. Anywhere in that big valley
I'm doing just fine out here.
area there.
How about you leave me be?
Alright, I'm not... Dude, don't... You know what? You're gonna start something. Oh, I'm gonna finish it. Walk away. Walk away. I'm so sick of these NPCs. Yeah, you're talking about... Or are you talking about wild mint still? Or are you talking about elk, key girl? Either way, I think you're right. I think it's a good area for both of those things.
Back up some, will you?
I know it's good for elk. I'm just not sure about the mint. But I usually get my elk right here. I spend a lot of time in New Hanover. My moonshine shack is here. It's usually where I'm camping. It's usually where my camp is set up. And there's like a good amount of them. Those are probably sheep though, right? Yeah. If I was looking for sheep or rams, those would have been elk. But I'm looking for elk, so it's rams. There's one. Or is that a deer? I think that was a deer. Yeah, this little area right here is like really good for it. For elk. Of course. Of course. Oh, man. It's so funny. And I know it's like a real thing, too, because there was a time where I'm like, is it just me? Is it just my bad luck? But I started watching other streamers, and it seems like that happens with everybody. Whatever they're looking for, they find the opposite. Oops. Might need to go a little further west here. Go out and cover that forest. See if we find some in there. There's some mint. Yeah, actually, I think you're right. Kind of like south of Horseshoe Overlook, right? Where the gang first camps after they get out of the mountains in story mode. I think there's some there too. It's a good spot. That's what I was thinking earlier too. I think there's some by that covered bridge, that area, kind of like by the river. I think it grows near water. the tree. I swear to God. Rams and sheep. No elk. Unreal. I'm about to just go to Big Valley. I know they're out there. They're like, they come in like 2s or 3s. This side of the map, they're usually pretty solitary. I don't want to spend too much time on this either. Look at this. I never see ram and sheep this far west. This is unbelievable. They swapped out all the elk spawns with ram and sheep spawns because they knew elk was going to be a daily. Punks. Same ones. Not going to get mad about that. That's the same ones we just saw. What's that? A buck. Of course. Of course it is. Alright, let's go back to camp. If we see one on the way, we see one on the way, but I'm not going to stress over it. Whoa. Slow down, dude. Alright, Cassie. Talk in a couple hours. Yeah, I get started like around 11 o'clock your time with Ghost.
Damn lunatic!
Of course, I almost wiped out right as she left. Mint. Yeah. We're gonna go see if we can find. Oh, we're gonna avoid that. Pivot. Got too many quality pelts on my back of my horse here to risk that. Although I'm not sure if it works like the same way in single player. If the pelts get shot, do they lose their quality? I feel like they should. I don't think I've ever had that happen in online. Whereas in single player used to happen to me all the time. Drop this stuff off. We'll make our seasoned succulent fish meat. Say that 5 times fast. And then we'll head over to Big Valley for those other things. 2 more elk and hopefully some wild mint.
Getting a little low on supplies here. That's top notch.
I know, right?
Very nice.
Okay, I'll be here. Just for a few more minutes. Succulent fish meat. We're gonna go find mint, so I might as well use the mint. Although I guess it's only 5 mint, it didn't really matter. Sorry, it doesn't matter what you season these with, just gotta season them with something. I'll eat that one. That should be it. There's my gold. We'll stock up on ammo while we're here.
Got a lot of stuff here. I've seen some shady folks around. Just keep your eye out.
Shady folks like you, Crips? Is that the kind of shady folk you're talking about? Yeah, I saw some people that look just like me. Crips. Crips. I'll take some credit for the stew I'm about to make, too. Actually, I don't need to make it. I still got this one left over. Alright, so we're going to fast travel to Strawberry. And we'll head up to Big Valley. What did you say? What? You said west of Wallace Station, right? Oh, the burnt down city across. Yeah, alright, let's... Right, like here, I think. Let's try it. Let's try that first. On our way over to Big Valley. Watch yourself out there.
Hey, partner.
Hey, partner. That was weird. Why didn't it take that? Probably it's too dirty. Waste of a good horse meal. Robbed any homesteads? Yes. That's part of the Blood Money update. I've done maybe only 3 of them. They're really hard to find. They seem to be spawning one day last week, I want to say. Daily was, I want to say it was hideouts, right? Clear hideouts, which is impossible. They never spawn on those days. But what was spawning that day, I saw a couple of them. I only did one, but right in the same area. I think I had 2 of them back to back. I did one and then didn't bother with the other one. I like those because you get the capitale, but once you commit to them, then you got to drop the valuables off, and that can be kind of a pain. It can be a little time consuming. There's one in New Austin, kind of by south of Armadillo, where you have to track down a guy who was making his way to Blackwater, and it can be really time consuming. So I wish it was, and it's not, a lot of times it's only one capitale, so it's hardly even worth the trouble, I don't think. It's a cool thing to do just because it is so kind of new and doesn't always spawn all the time. So it's a rare thing. I know people who've played this game every day since Blood Money Update came out that haven't even seen one spawn yet. So if you find one and you're able to do it, you're kind of like an elite company. So, but there's at this point I know the locations and I can show them to you if you haven't done one yet. I wouldn't spend too much time hanging around waiting for that to pop just because it is so rare, but maybe if there's an area you don't spend a lot of time in that you want to check out. Look at that. Wild mint. Good call. Thank you for that. I owe you a beer or a beverage of your choice. If you ever get around to playing on PS, I'll invite you to my Moonshine Shack. We'll have some drinks. That's 3. I think there's a couple more up this way. That looks like oregano, maybe. Babelet. Carrots? Indian tobacco? What is this? Looks like carrots. Yeah, some carrots. Alright, so we got a few of them. Here's some Indian tobacco. I feel like there is more in this area, though. This is the oregano? This is the oregano. Yeah, it's the purple. Let's check up this way. Nice. Jackpot, baby. Love it. This should be it. Yes. Yeah, so since you asked, I'll kind of showcase where these things are, even if you already know this. I think it's good information for everybody. Anybody who's watching this video. The Van Horn Mansion here is one. That was actually the first one I ever did. I haven't had it spawn yet going this way, but I have had it spawn a couple times where I fast traveled into either Van Horn or Annisburg and came down this way. So if you approach north to south, this one might pop for you. The one I was talking about that can be kind of a pain in the desert, where you have to follow the guy, is here. Like it'll spawn here, right? So just south of Armadillo, north of Lake Don Julio. But what will end up happening is you'll have to ride, after you like find the clue, you'll ride all along this path here and try to find like the guy who owns the homestead, right? So the bandits kind of move in, but the guy who owns the homestead has left to go to Blackwater. You have to find the note first, that's what the note says, and then you'll find him somewhere like around here and be ready for cougars. The only other one I can think of that I've seen is this shack here. We'll occasionally have one. I know there's other locations. Those are the three I've seen that I can think of off the top of my head. Let me think. I think that's it. I think those are the three I've seen. I think there's one other location. I just don't know what it is off the top of my head. Roads, maybe? No. Yeah. Those are the three that I know of. And like I said, this one, always approach from the north. Would be my advice. Actually, I should have left the map up. Put a waypoint in Big Valley here. Right there. Alright, let's brush this horse off. It's super dirty. And apparently not able to feed it. Yeah, good luck with that. Like I said, it can be, again, just talking with other people, hearing other people online. It's not easy to find them. But actually, though, if you're familiar with the Gene Ropke map, which I think you are, there's another map that lists everything other than the collectibles. So, like, legendary animals, hideouts. And I think it's updated now so that it shows those homestead. I haven't actually confirmed that myself, though. They're alright. I mean, it's cool because it's new. But, if you haven't done one yet, definitely try to do one. But I think after you do one, I wouldn't... Don't obsess over it, would be my advice. It's not that cool. It's okay. Like I said, they can be a little time consuming. It's pretty much standard payout when you complete the little mission, once you drop off the valuables. I think the appeal of it, at least to most people, was that you can find hidden Capitale notes, but it's only like one. So it's not like... You'd have to do a whole lot of farming of those things to make a dent in your Capitale. So I wouldn't recommend it. I think the better way to get Capitale is to go to either Joe or Sean, Anthony Foreman, James Langston, those quest givers, and do one of those missions, especially this week, because that's where the bonuses are at this week. Do it that way. Get a blood money mission. You can find Capitelli a lot easier that way. And even then, it's still only one. But I'd rather do that than search around the map for hours, waiting for a random event to spawn. I'd rather watch grass grow, quite honestly. Those random events are... It's like legendaries, right? I was obsessed with that. Legendary animals weren't spawning for me. I was looking all over the map for them. I freaking gave up on that. I don't even care anymore. If I need a legendary animal, if I want a legendary animal, I'll go see Harriet. Actually, that was an elk, wasn't it? I heard it. I know that elk sound. There we go. Look at that. I've been here 5 minutes. Not even. Wasn't even there, actually. Alright, mercy kill. Where you at? I'm gonna get a bleed out on the other one. There's no way I'm gonna get there in time. Yeah, I did that one in Tumbleweed 3 times. Yeah, that, I mean... Yeah, that's, I don't know what that throw was. He went to throw it and then he dropped it. I could have got to this one if I wasn't screwing around. Watch, I'm gonna get it there and die. Aw, see? It's alright, we got our third one. Alright, so let me see. I did the fish. I just did the elk. I think that might be it, guys. Right? We did the mint. Let's take a look at this. Just to confirm. Yeah, we got 2 left. One is free roam events. I may do that later in the day today if I'm bored. But this is posse versus, so that's not going to happen. So yeah, that's it. That's a wrap. There's your dailies for Thursday, September 2nd. Quick note, if you are joining me for Ghost, we'll get started with that in just about 3 hours' time. It's 6:13 a.m. where I am. We get started around 9 o'clock a.m. my time, so whatever that translates for you. 2 hours and 47 minutes from now, you can join us for Ghost of Tsushima. Like I said, we'll probably finish the main story of that today. So I'll do a little recap at the beginning for anybody who's new to that, but it's worth a watch. I mean, if you're watching this now and you like video games and you haven't yet seen how Ghost of Tsushima ends, you should definitely tune in for that. I can't recommend anything more. Not just because I want you to hang out with me, but I think you should see how the story ends. It's a great story. So yeah, so if you're hanging out in chat, again, as usual, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Cassie, Key Girl, saw a couple newbies. Thank you for tuning in. I think I got a new subscription, which is cool. Thanks for that. Yeah, I'm going to try to do this. Maybe we'll do this again tomorrow morning. We'll see. Depends on what time I get up and my mood and lots of other factors. So, but either way, that's going to be it for this edition, this live stream. As always, till next time, take care.